Shippy on the Rural Radio Network, and it's time to take a look at our midday livestock trade with livestock market analyst Kyle Bumsted. And Kyle, we are limit down in our feeder cattle today and live cattle not far behind. What do you see influencing the negative trade out there today?
That's a good question. I haven't seen any headlines or anything, nothing from the president, nothing from the White House, or nothing about the border opening up either. So, but yeah, you are right. We are limit down here in these January feeders down to 9.25, 319.97. March feeders down to 315.67. The April feeders down to 314.47. We have done some technical damage here. We have taken out last week's lows here. That 320.67 was the area to hold here on the January feeders, but couldn't quite get her done or couldn't quite hold it here. So that is a concern. We've moved through most of the key moving averages here. They are now above us here, and that does not look good here from a technical standpoint. The feeder index is going to be higher today. It's going to be up about $2.80 around that 349.10 area, but we are losing some of the poor sales here from last week. So I'm getting mixed reports out there from the countryside today. We've seen feeders trading higher and lower than yesterday, so it's anybody's guess where the index comes in at here tomorrow. But we do still have a couple weeks here before November has to tie itself to the index. November's only down to 882, but if any of the first 4 months of feeders or live cattle should set the limit down, we'll have expanded limits throughout the entire complex here tomorrow on Thursday, so we definitely keep our eyes open for that. We did have some cash trades start to break loose here in Nebraska. We got $357 paid by some majors out there on a dress basis. On a live basis, we're trading $227, $226 to $227. So early on, we had some 228.5 trade here, but since then they've kind of backed down here just a little bit. Definitely another volatile day. It wouldn't surprise us if they try to come back off limit. It's just where we settle out there. There's a lot of week left to go here. Yeah, Lacey.
Thank you, Kyle. That is livestock market analyst Kyle Bumsted. And if you'd like to talk to him about the markets, call him at 308-708-7340. You're listening to the Rural Radio Network.
On the hunt for lost ROI? Chart a course and find hidden profit potential with Acuron Corn Herbicide. It's the only herbicide strong enough to bury competing weeds and help you unearth 5 to 15 more bushels per acre. How's that for hidden riches? Uncover the real value of Acuron at Acuron-herbicide.com. Acuron is a restricted use pesticide. Always read and follow label instructions.
Next on our Corn Hall of Fame tour, Pioneer brand Power Core Enlist corn.
Ooh, look at all the trophies.
Yes, Power Core Enlist beats competitors with a 7.7 bushel per acre yield advantage. 3 distinct modes of pest control action and unsurpassed herbicide flexibility mean above ground pests and weeds can't win.
But what if they try?
They wouldn't dare.
Plant the 100th season of Pioneer. Visit pioneer.com/powerup.
Welcome back to the Tractor Tuesday Market Desk. No commission, no hassle, just listings. TractorTuesday.com. Grain trade today is higher. Soybeans continue to rally on trade news with China, giving some strength to corn as well. Corn futures are 3 to 4 cents higher as harvest heads towards the finish line. Weekly ethanol production was a new record, 32,000 barrels higher, with stocks up 300,000 barrels on the week. Wheat futures are mixed, keeping just below the fresh highs with better spillover from the row crops. The weather should remain mostly favorable for the plains in the short term, with early stands looking good for now, though there are some cold temperatures ahead for the weekend. December corn is up 3.5 at $4.35. March up 4 1/4 at $4.49. January soybeans are up 10 3/4 at $11.32 1/4. March up 11 3/4 at $11.39 1/2. Chicago December wheat up 3 at $5.53 1/4. March up 3.5 at $5.66 1/4. December Kansas City wheat is up 2 at up 2 at $5.38 1/2. March up 2 1/4 at $5.51 1/4. December soybean meal is up 5 at $3.35.40. December bean oil down 4 cents at $50.08. December live cattle are down $7.20 at $220.57. February limit down at $218.12. April limit down at $217.57. November feeders are limit down. That's $9.25 at $325.72. January down the limit at $319.97. March limit down at $315.67. December lean hogs are up 55 cents at $80.47. February down 37 at $80.55. And Class 3 milk for December up 21 cents at $17.09. You're listening to the Rural Radio Network.